And so today's October the 3rd. We're actually about 3 weeks, I think, beyond when we originally did the tilling up here. It's been hard trying to make time to get videos made, but today I figured I could do, a preamble to, what we did 2 weeks ago, as well as provide an update on the field, since we're going to be planting out pretty soon, probably in beginning of November, something like that. So before the hurricane swept through, we came up and we mulched all of that straw from the oats and the peas and stuff in, and just using a standard lawnmower. It took us about 45 minutes to do it. We brought in the tiller about I think it was about a week later, and tilled all the organic matter in the soil. Looked really great. And it was after breaking up quite a bit, and it was really lofty and had lots of kind of that organic straw in it. So bringing up that amount of carbon in the soil, storage of water and loftiness and whatnot. So that's basically what we did. And coming up in the next segment, I'm going to show you kind of the tiller and all that stuff, and kind of what the soil looked like at the time of tilling. And then we'll come back and I'll show you what happened to the field in the last 3 weeks. Alright, so I'm up at the location now of the garlic field, and the Kubota back there now has the double plow on it, and all this area has been plowed, which is really nice to see. Last year the soil was horrible, and now the oats actually have broken up the soil quite a bit, and it's really soft and broken up, which is what we want. And these oats and stuff are going to add quite a bit of organic matter to it. That mulching seemed to work pretty good. So clumps here right now. The soil's nice and warm. But next is tilling. So the plow was initially just kind of folded in, and we have a tiller on a 3-point hitch that will till that ground's pretty old, but apparently it works. So there she is here, and we'll till full depth on this thing, incorporate all this, and we'll let it rot down over the next 5 to 6 weeks, and it's only after that we'll actually come back and do bed forming and whatnot. So guys back there now are spreading lime, and that's what unfortunately these bags are. It's been a bit of a task to try to get our hands on agricultural lime. The lot sizes are huge. You need to get 32 tons. We only need about maybe 1,000 pounds here right now. So we need to work on getting, better price on our lime, but for now we'll just get it in bags. It's not that hard to get. Hey, look at this guy here visiting me. It's a little bee on a rock. It's pretty cold here today, so he's probably pretty cold, I would guess. It's 8 degrees, I think. Anyway, that's it. That's where we are. Guys are taking a break up there now, and then I'm going to switch over the plow to the tiller, and I'm hoping to get some shots of the tilling action. And like I said, it's another milestone in the garlic project. Moving forward once again as we work our way into fall and getting closer and closer to that planting time around probably the end of October. Alright, so this is the first time that this tiller has been running in about 6 years, so it took a bit of time to get it on there, but Okay, it's doing something. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm gonna stand behind that thing, but it's tilling. And hopefully we don't hit any really, really big rocks, because that would really suck. Looks good.
I almost say put a few sandbags on it. Give it a bit extra weight to it.
Oh yeah, I mean you could. Yeah. So one of my partners in crime here is thinking we put some sandbags on it. Seems like it's riding on top, but it looks like it's incorporating pretty good. You know, that organic matter is getting down inside, so there's the old tractor. Yeah, I think you might be right. Maybe we need some sandbags on top. Help keep it from bouncing around as much. I'm gonna try that. Yeah, so this is the second run. Looks like it's going pretty good. It's incorporating well. We might need a little bit of weight. We're not gonna do that yet. At this point, I think we're just gonna let it go, and we're gonna go back over everything twice. And from what I can tell, no really majorly big rocks. We did quite the pick over of this. I mean, still have some around this size, but we can work with that. Yeah, it seems to be working well. Garlic project moving forward once again for our plant out in the fall. Lots of that Newfoundland tall to go in here. Should be a good harvest next summer. And we're going to come back now once this stage is completed and get a good shot of the field after the tilling is done. Alright, so we're back, and so this is October the 3rd, and I decided to come up and, like I said, shoot the preamble to this video and realize that something happened. This happened. So, I'm guessing that we had a lot of viable oats in our oats when we actually cut them down. We kind of followed the instructions, but it seems that maybe we waited a little bit too long in the season, and now all of that oat mass, seed, is after germinating. Luckily, winter is coming, and we still have some tilling and bed forming and stuff to do here. So I am hoping that this is actually going to be helpful. People do grow, oats and peas, and they let it winter kill, and it acts as a mulch. So maybe that'll happen. It's hard to say, but right now we have oats and peas growing in the field again. So like I said, don't know if it's a great thing. It's not really what I guess I was expecting. I was expecting to come up and just see dirt, but instead it's all peas and oats again. So I guess it's to the drawing board next, figure out what we need to do. But my feeling is, like I said, people do use cover crops and let them die back in the winter, and oats are one of those ones that people use. So maybe that's what will happen. I'll consult with my partners in crime and see what exactly happens here. We can see that the peas and oats are coming back up, and I don't see any weed load here at all. Most of what's coming up is just germinated wheat, or germinated oats, I mean. And the soil is really nice and lofty, and there's a lot of organic matter in it now compared to what it was. And some of that straw, you see, starting to rot down. So I am pleased about that. Whether or not these oats are going to be I guess a good thing is hard to say right now, but they are going to act as a cover crop for the next little while. But almost no weed load, so that's a good thing. Hopefully, we'll see what happens anyway. So that's it for now. We'll see what happens, I guess, in the next 2 to 3 weeks, and how we're going to deal with this. And I'll actually put another video online around that time. Until then, thanks for joining us. You can reach out and follow us on Facebook. We're at the Homestead of Flat Rock. On Instagram and Twitter, we're at FR_homestead. And, well, on YouTube, we're at the Homestead of Flat Rock. Thanks for joining us, and we'll have another update soon.